What's up, everybody? It is Mike on WWE here, back again with the fourth episode of the WWE Draft Co-op with Nathan.
Hello, everybody.
We're back with the second episode of Smackdown Live, coming at you live from wherever this place is. The Cox Convention Centre, no idea, didn't look.
He just saw Cox and got a bit carried away.
Yeah, we have a couple of pre-show matches for you here on Smackdown Live. We're kicking you off with Pete Dunne versus Tony Nese, and it is Pete Dunne picking up the win with the bitter end in just over 7 minutes. Pete Dunne's gimmick, not the greatest, but not too bad, and to be honest, he'll probably end up being a face at some point, just because I have quite a lot of lower card heels and not many faces. But we'll see how he does. Pete Dunne getting a decent rating, to be fair. Nese is not too bad either. Pretty decent kickoff match, I believe.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse.
And next up we have a 4-on-4 match. The team of Heath Slater, Johnny Gargano, Cassius Ohno and Tyler Breeze getting the victory against Aiden English, Brian Kendrick and the Miz Taraj. When Ohno pins Dallas with not a pile driver, because this is WWE, with an elbow. No one saw anything.
An elbow.
Just an elbow. He just points the elbow at him and he falls over.
Would you like to know a fun fact about the team of Heath Slater, Johnny Gargano, Cassius Ohno and Tyler Breeze? They all came through NXT. And would you like to know a fun fact about the other team?
They didn't.
They're all men and they're all on the same team.
Yeah, so decent ratings actually from the face team. Breeze with 53, Slater 54, Ohno and Gargano 62-63. Kendrick easily the best on the other team. The only one getting above 50.
Wowcha.
So definitely some good performances from the likes of Gargano and Ohno. Two guys I've called up from NXT. Ohno hasn't made his actual TV debut yet, but good showing here on the pre-show. Puts him in some good stead for a match later on. We kick off the actual TV show with Elias in the ring on his guitar singing a song of some kind, where he gets interrupted by Jeff Hardy because they have a match to see who will represent Team Smackdown at Survivor Series. And the winner of that match was Jeff Hardy, picking up the win with the twist of fate, because this is his old moveset that hasn't been updated. We'll do that in a minute. Jeff, unfortunately, really off his game, getting a 60. Elias a 54. Kind of average match, 60. I thought it would be a little bit better, to be honest. But Elias, still, while he's improved greatly in real life, not really seen an increase in stats on the game yet. Hopefully in the next couple of months he will improve and get to sort of the standard he is in real life.
And a big win there for Jeff Hardy, beating a promising superstar.
Yeah, and Jeff makes it onto Team Smackdown alongside, I've forgotten who's already got in, Johnny Gargano and Chad Gable. So that is the first 3 members of Team Raw.
No, Team Smackdown. Team Raw, in case you've forgotten, which it seems you have, is Rusev, Finn Balor, Shelton Benjamin, and our co-captains of Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, I knew that.
Smooth.
And Rey Mysterio is on the team as well. I forgot. Rey Mysterio has made it onto the team as well. Because he injured Samoa Joe on the last show. There we go. After that, though, we have Jinder Mahal backstage. He wants to talk to the commish of SmackDown Live, Shane McMahon. He wants revenge on Braun Strowman because of what Braun did to him last week. He said it wasn't fair. He wasn't expecting... He was in a bad place. He just dropped his bagel. He was really upset. He bumped into Braun. Braun attacked him, completely unwarranted. And now he wants Braun Strowman in the ring. And Shane says, you know what? Because it's Braun and he feels sorry for Jinder, he'll let him have Sunil Singh on his side to take on Braun as well. And their match will be a Survivor Series qualifier to see who is the final member of Team Smackdown Live.
It was really nice of Shane McMahon to do that for Jinder. He didn't have to do that. And you could say, he's a very good commissioner, Shane McMahon, isn't he?
Yes.
You could say that he's
the best in the world.
Best in the world.
Yeah. Anyway, after that, we have the debut of Aleister Black, and he defeats Kurt Hawkins in 4.5 minutes by pinfall with the Black Mass. Good in-ring performance by Black, a 63 there. So him, Ono, and Gargano, all good call-ups for SmackDown Live. Hawkins getting a 36.
Aleister Black's main roster debut was against Kurt Hawkins on Main Event. A match that could easily main event any SmackDown, but wouldn't get on the pre-show of Monday Night Raw.
If you say so. Next up, we have Paige. She announces the next qualifying match for the women's 5v5 at Survivor Series, and it will be, in the tradition of SmackDown Live women matches, a 3 versus 3 tag match.
Holla, holla, player.
And that will be later on, because first up... No, that was on purpose.
I didn't do that.
No, it was on purpose. But we have Braun Strowman defeating that tag team of Jinder Mahal and Sunil Singh in 5 minutes, when Braun pins Sunil Singh with the running power slam, but also Jinder Mahal at the same time. Because Jinder, he threw Sunil Singh in, thought he could take advantage of the fact that Braun would be distracted with Sunil Singh, and tried to sneak up behind Braun and attack the knees, but Braun Strowman is a very big, strong man. And what he did is he turned round, he punched Jinder Mahal in the face, he power slammed him onto Sunil Singh, and pinned both of them at the same time. Braun Strowman is on Team SmackDown Live, and Raw is terrified.
Braun is on fire. Team Raw is terrified.
So just to confirm, that is the team of Chad Gable, Jeff Hardy, Johnny Gargano, Braun Strowman, and Rey Mysterio that will be facing Team Raw at Survivor Series.
Big match.
Leave a comment down below which team you think is going to win, and if it's not SmackDown Live, then don't bother watching again. Anyway, after that we have a little promo, or a little video package backstage with Sanity. I forgot to give half of them pictures. Eric Young, Killian Dane, Alexander Wolf, and Nikki Cross. Just backstage, probably in Mankind's boiler room somewhere. Just cutting a little promo, hyping up that they will be appearing at some point in the very near future. And
Sanity
after that,
are coming soon.
We have that women's match. It is the team of Asuka, Charlotte, and Naomi, and they are facing the Riot Squad. And it is the team of Asuka, Charlotte, and Naomi that pick up the win when Asuka makes Liv Morgan tap out to the Asuka lock. Some very good performances by Charlotte and Asuka. 74 and 76 is very nice to see. Naomi doing well as well with 58. And the Riot Squad actually doing quite a bit better than I expected. I thought they'd all be sort of around the 35 level that Liv got, but Sarah Logan with a 48, Ruby Riott with a 51 is actually quite good indeed. And actually Charlotte and Asuka both improving as well.
Good, 2 very good ratings from 2 very good women there.
Yeah, and improving.
2 very good women who will lose at Survivor Series.
But that's what happens when you put young, upcoming talent like Asuka and Charlotte Flair in with the veteran Liv Morgan.
I detect a lack of sincerity.
Anyway, next up we have backstage. Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles just happened to bump into each other next to Charlie Caruso.
What a quinky dink.
And they say to Charlie, they might not get on, but they will be on the same page tonight when they team up in the main event to take on The Bar. Because obviously Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles, 2 members of the Fatal 4-Way match that will be happening at Survivor Series for the World Heavyweight Championship. Next week we will see The Miz and Randy Orton in action against a tag team of Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles choosing. We'll have to see what happens there. But a decent little promo there by Bryan and Styles. As we move on to our next match, which is a United States Championship match, where Shinsuke Nakamura defeats Sin Cara in just under 8 minutes with the Kinshasa. Nakamura making the second defence of his US title, doing a very good in-ring performance there of 86 to Sin Cara's surprisingly good 61. Decent little US title match to rival your slightly worse Intercontinental title match from the last show.
It was, yes, but I also had an A-rated angle and an A-star rated angle, so quite honestly, sit down and be very nicely, politely quiet.
Well, you enjoy your sports entertainment show while I enjoy my wrestling show. Just like to point out, Sin Cara, better match than Seth Rollins and John Cena.
I've still got the best match of the series.
Next up, we have Becky Lynch in the ring, cutting a promo, bragging about how she invaded Raw, beat up their champion, how she is the man, how she is going to dominate Survivor Series. It's all anyone will be talking about is how she taps out UFC legend Ronda Rousey, when suddenly a woman who doesn't give a damn about her reputation,
Dun, 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 dun.
She comes down to the ring with her music playing. It looks like she's going to grab a microphone, but instead she just attacks Becky Lynch. They brawl around the ring, neither woman getting the advantage until the rest of the roster comes down to the ring, manages to separate them. Ronda leaves through the crowd, Becky up the ramp being pulled away by various members of the locker room. And this match is really heating up. Okay, good input there, Nathan. We're going on to the main event of the show.
You know what, that match did heat up, and you could say that it was straight fire.
That wasn't worth it. In the main event, we have AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan versus The Bar. And it is The Bar that beats Styles and Bryan in just over 15 minutes when Cesaro pins Bryan with the neutralizer. A very good match, 87B+. I believe the highest rated match we've had so far.
It might be.
Bryan with an in-ring performance of 83, Styles with an 86, Cesaro with a 78 and Sheamus with a 74. Unfortunately, no work for improvement, otherwise that would have been a perfect match. And looks like The Miz and Orton's pick of The Bar was a good choice, as they have actually pinned Styles and Bryan. That really knocks their momentum going into Survivor Series. And they will be hoping they can bounce back and do a good showing at the pay-per-view. So we'll end that show with an 80B, the best show so far, really proving that Smackdown Live is the A brand and that Raw really isn't worth watching in the slightest. Wow. Increasing the popularity of the company across North America. Actually, it's probably everywhere but North America, but
when you try your best, but
that's,
you don't
to be fair, apart from the Sanity promo, that is almost perfect booking. Just every match gets better and better and better and better.
It's what you can ask for, isn't it? It's all you can ask for.
All you can ask for is just perfect booking from myself.
And there's
we're not going to get it from Nathan,
the UK champion, who was on this show tonight. And if you'd like to see some more good booking, then be sure to tune in to Monday Night Raw next week, where we will be going all out as Brock Lesnar may be in the ring for action. That is a may, because he might not be too. But if you want to know whether or not he will be, I guess you'll have to stay tuned.
Ooh, clickbait, I like it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Pete Dunne's going to be a star according to the star maker, Devon Dudley. We'll see you soon. Goodbye.
Yeet!
Stop saying yeet.
Yeet.